Hi guys, welcome back to Unfrazzle Me. Today we are talking about running safety, and let me introduce myself real quick. My name is Natalie Meyer and I have been a runner for 15 years. I'm not a running coach, I'm just a running enthusiast, and I am here to share with you everything that I know about running. I am here to help you on your journey. If you have any questions, I feel like I'm a good resource to people who are just beginning and just deciding to enter this sport of running. So the topic today, again, is running safety. I'm going to try to be pretty quick. I have at least 7 points to get through. The first thing I want to mention and share with you is that most runners, which you probably already know, tend to run by themselves. And a lot of those individuals are wearing headphones or earbuds, listening to music or podcasts, books on tape, you know. I like to be entertained while I run. I do that too. But for your own safety and safety of others, what I would recommend is either lowering the volume so that you can still have that situational awareness as to what's going on around you, or just have one of them in and take the other out, just so you can hear a little bit more about, you know, what's happening behind you, in front of you, all of that. Another thing I would recommend is just to tell someone where you are going. When I lived in an apartment all by myself, I would call my sister and tell her this is the trail or the path I'm going to run on. I should be back in about 20 minutes. If you don't get a phone call from me in 25 or 30 minutes, then send out the forces and look for me. So just letting someone know where you're at, where you're going, how long you should be. You know, just be smart about it, and if somebody knows, then more power to you. Situational awareness, kind of like what I was saying before. Make sure you know what's going on in front of you, behind you, and to the right and left side of you. Know who is around you, what vehicles are around you. Are you being followed? Are there shady characters around? Just knowing what's going on. I know it's so easy just to kind of zone out and just have a moment where your head is completely clear and you're running free. It's so great, but you do have to stay present and know what's going on around you. You have to know if you're being followed or not. Okay, another thing I want to mention is things that just kind of protect you or scare off an attacker. A lot of running stores supply like a wristband, or even a running belt that you can put pepper spray in and take that along with you. They also have panic buttons and alarms, whistles. They tend to be pretty popular too. Even on like your fitness watches and your phone, all of those, I believe all of them nowadays, come with an SOS button or a type of panic button on the very front screen or on your watch. If you hold down the button for a little while, it'll give you the option to dial for help. So those are very handy to have. Again, if you do not have like the pepper spray, sorry, I keep glancing at my notes down here. If you do not run with a pepper spray, a panic button, that kind of thing, I would urge you to run with a watch or a phone, just because people are able to track you through those electronic devices. I know Garmin is able to share, you know, your location. People can find you if you have a Garmin watch on. And along with that, your phone is of course trackable. And using apps like Strava is a running app that uses GPS and can always pinpoint where you're at, along with having the app, Find My Friends, I believe it's called, having those running, just so people are able to locate you, I think is a nice, safe feature, nice thing to have. Let's see here, glancing down at my notes again. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything because I want to give you all these good little tidbits. Night and day runners. Of course, I would urge you to run during the day when there's lots of light. But I also know that if you run at night or early in the morning, it's going to be, the temperatures are cooler and they're more for the runner, more forgiving for the runner. So I would definitely encourage you to not run between the hours of 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. because that's when most crime happens. If you're running early in the morning or as the sun is setting, I would urge you to wear a lot of reflective equipment so that people can see you and you're not going to get bumped into by a moving vehicle, or it makes, if someone were trying to kidnap you, it makes it a little difficult when you're glowing. It's not so inconspicuous. So just having all of that reflective gear. Sometimes there's little buttons that will flash that you can wear, and those are very helpful, letting people know where you're at. I prefer to run with a headlamp because I can see where my foot placement is, where I'm going, if there's something in my running path that I need to be avoiding. I tend to run early in the morning. I also like to have that headlamp on because there's a lot of wildlife around here, and I use it to scare them away sometimes, or just to be aware that they're around, and then I can move or choose a slightly different route. Those are all my running tips. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up. Otherwise, you are probably watching this on Instagram. Instagram is where I tend to hang out. If you're on YouTube, I am on Instagram, would be @unfrazzleme. If you have any questions, please comment. I would love to help you out, especially when it has to do with running safety. Thank you for your time just here and now with this 6 or 7 minute video. I appreciate you. Good luck to you on your run. And again, please comment if you have any questions. God bless.